Hey, everybody, welcome into Winning Edge Football. It's IHSAA state finals time here in Indiana. Tanner,
Whoop,
how we
whoop.
feeling, buddy?
Boy, it is time for the big dance. We got 1A all the way up to 6A. We're going to break that down for the Friday slate and the Saturday slate. And I am pumped.
I love to hear that, my friend. Listen, it's that time of year the leaves have about almost came all off the trees. Our stomach's going to be full of turkey and
Oh,
other
boy.
goodies. And you have nothing but fellowship with family around you. You're going to pay about $20, I think it is, for all the games on the Championship Network. And we're all going to have a damn good time. So Tanner and I are going to go through, obviously, like he said, the 1A all the way to 6A. We're going to cover the matchup, kind of see who some star impact players to be looking out for in these games while you're watching that on the Friday and Saturday. And we're going to also talk a little bit about predictions. Who's going to win it?
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to win it? It's going to be a good time. So without further ado, let's dive into it. On Friday, the first game of the slate, I believe they start at noon, 4, and then 7:30 or 8, something like that. The first game of the week of the whole state championship. Got a 1A. Guessing number 2, Adams Central. They're 14-0, Tanner. They're going up against the number 1 Indianapolis Lutheran Saints. They're 12-0.
Oh, my Lanta. What a
Hey,
matchup here. 3 years running, might I add. 3 years running.
3 years running. 3 years running, Tanner. It is absolutely insane to see some of these repeat teams, man. It is so hard to get to this game. And some teams it's just another day, on the schedule. Just kind of they already planned for this day, It's pretty nuts. Kind of blows my
Yeah.
mind actually.
Crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a lot of work, but you 3 years running is no slouch. I mean, you got to be a well organized program with a lot of commitment and dedication. And not only have they made it there 3 years in a row, both programs, but both undefeated. So I mean, hey, that's impressive in itself. And what a you know what a high achievement and honor to put yourself back in that situation again.
No doubt, man, and no doubt. And I believe, if I'm not wrong here, I believe old Adam Central Indian Lutheran might be moving up to the old 2A bracket next year. Just for success factor, which is we have here in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
Whether you like it or not, that's kind of how we handle our business up here, which is kind of nice. It gives other teams, holy cow, Zach. Listen here. It gives you other teams in the 1A section to just have a chance. Sometimes these bigger schools get power hungry like been getting, and so they get moved up. So it's
Yep.
interesting to see. We got some star players. I reached out on a little Facebook group called Indiana High School Football. It is nuts, and Indiana high school football fans, and a lot of fans spoke up about their squads. Tanner, they were freaking pumped to talk to me about some impact players.
Heck
It is going to
yeah.
be fun.
Let's
Um,
hear it.
so I got a few. I don't, and hear me out, everyone listening. I'm probably going to miss quite a bit. There's so many that came through, and I didn't have a lot of time to kind of narrow everything down and go through, kind of make sure everything was legit and all that. But Indy Lutheran, I've seen a lot of posts about them. I guess they have a receiver. His name is Boss Jones. Listen to this guy, Boss Jones. What a name as a
No
receiver.
kidding.
I like that.
Woo.
It's Mr. Jax Willis throwing him the football. Now that is a quarterback name. If I don't, I believe that's a damn good quarterback name,
Yeah.
Jax Willis. I heard his name pop up quite a bit. Braden Hall and Johnny Hall, brothers, playing for the Indianapolis Lutheran Saints, and I believe one plays running back and one plays linebacker. So some damn good players all throughout the board, and I seen a lot of O line and D line talk between 1A all the way to 6A, because obviously that's what wins you the ball games.
Man, you
That's
got
what's
to
going to
win
get
up
you home.
front, right?
Got to win up front,
Working them trenches.
working them trenches. So Tanner, with that and some of that information, who pulls this out on your side?
man, uh, you know, Adam Central, they're 14-0, but I'm sticking with Indy Lutheran here. I
Oh
mean,
boy.
they're both undefeated teams. Don't let 14-0 outweigh the 12-0. Okay,
All right.
Indy Lutheran. Hey, they've been there. They've done that. They won that state championship. You know what I mean? So I'm going Indy Lutheran. I like their odds. I like their history, and they were my pick all along. I'm pretty
They sure
sure.
were. They
So
sure were.
Indy Lutheran to win it. Let's go.
Indy Lutheran as your 1A state champs. Tanner, I'm gonna have to fight against you here. The
Love it.
Adams Central Flying Jets. I think they have a squad this year, as every year. It seems like we were talking before.
Squad.
Squad. They got some dogs, man. And I know I listed some Indy Lutheran guys, but I didn't get a chance to get around to this Adams Central folks. But oh man, I'm looking through their scores. I'm looking through the all kinds of I guess tweets and posts, and I see Adams Central all over. And red looks good. They're gonna get that blue ribbon though, not
Yeah, it
red.
does. It looks right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So yeah, we get a little difference on that at your 1A state finals game. It's gonna be on Friday, the 24th of November. So look forward to hearing that or watching that. We're moving over to the 3A game, the second game of the Friday, as in the whole deal. Number 2 Heritage Hills, 13-1. They're going up against the number 1 team, Indianapolis Bishop Qatar, 14-0.
Woo.
Tanner, you said it all along. That Qatar team,
Mm,
they're there. They're there,
that's
and
it. I mean,
I think they expect to win.
they're gonna consume this victory with all their might, and there's no way. I mean, they're bellying up. This is theirs. You talk about eating Thanksgiving, your turkey, your everything. They're taking the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the turkey. They're running away with it, and they're gonna feast, buddy. That's it.
All right, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm with you here. Let's maybe I can change your mind here.
Let's
Heritage
hear it.
Hills, they have a quarterback. He is a sophomore. Hear me out. He had an injury origin kind of going on in the beginning of the season, but he's starting to find his way. And I guess he started his freshman year as well.
Mm,
And this is his, I think, no, this might be his first state appearance.
yeah.
His name is Jet Goldberry. He's a
Oh,
quarterback. He's a sophomore. I heard his name pop up quite a bit in the comments below. So I had to give him a little shout out. And he's a sophomore. So young blood going in there. Hey, don't make the moment too
wow.
big. Take care of business.
Hey, so are we talking about a potential 4-year letter winner for their starting quarterback?
I foresee it. Long as the injury bug
Wow,
stays the hell away from them and he doesn't have any more issues.
good for
Why
him.
not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
hell, hey,
yeah,
round of
that's impressive. Yeah, they,
applause. All
not
right.
everybody can say they're a 4-year letter winner. I mean,
No, it's hard. Let's give a round of
it
applause for the guy.
takes talent there. So
Oh yeah. No, it does. But you better watch out. Better not cry. Because Sam Feeney Sam Feeney is a linebacker. He's ranked
I just
40th in the state of Indiana.
Santa Claus is coming to
Coming
town.
to
I
town.
hear Jason Kelsey just
Just
screaming that
ripping
shit
it,
right
dude.
now. All
Oh,
right,
right on our
sorry.
ears.
Back on
No, you're
track.
good.
Hey,
Sam Feeney is a linebacker. He's ranked 40th in the state of Indiana as of, I guess now. 24/7 Sports give me that information. So number 40th, he hasn't committed anywhere. It doesn't show commitment on there, but obviously a player to watch if you're ranked 40th in the whole state as a recruit and you're only in the 3A. So Jet, you better watch out, man. Sam's coming to town, and
mm.
he's looking to lay some lumber. But I'm with you, Tanner. I think Scarred wins this thing. Buddy, they're gonna roll.
Yep, yep.
They're gonna
It's
roll,
it's
man.
theirs. Like I said, it's feast city for them. Happy Thanksgiving. Uh, they're gonna eat.
They're gonna eat. All right, so your 3A state champion has the second game on the Friday. Indianapolis Bishop Qatar. Chittard. Did I say it right, Tanner? Help me out.
I say Bishop Chittard, but
Chittard.
what do I
Eh,
know?
I don't know much either, buddy. It's okay. Moving on to our 5A game, the last game of the Friday slate, and we have a hard knocking, slobber knocking, pretty badass battle actually, in land to
Yeah.
land here. You got the number 2 Fort Wayne Snyder. They're 12-1, guys. Going up against the number 1 team in 5A is your Decatur Central, 11-2. Tanner, you are so high on the Decatur Central
I
Hawks
am.
from day one.
Woo.
Look at you, man. Look at you at the state finals,
Huge,
picking them out.
huge opportunity, dude. Hey, it's a Cinderella story here, man. Decatur Central going in trying to fight for their first football crown there with in the state championship. I mean, how awesome is that? And hey, I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back,
Oh yeah, Tanner.
here.
Oh yeah.
I I had faith in them all along, and you know what? Now they're there, they're hungry, and hey, it could be theirs for the taking as long as they go out and put out their best effort and execute, man. So hey, Decatur Central boys and girls, hey, watch out.
Watch out. I like it. Tanner, the Decatur Central's number 10 in the whole state. Fort Wayne Snyder's number 11 in the whole state, and you got a 1-2 battle. So this is going to be an awesome football game to watch
Yeah,
on Friday night. And last Friday night lights for a lot of folks as well on both these squads. Just going to be a lot of emotion flying. Snyder's been there, done that.
yeah,
They've
two
been they've been
times, two times.
Yeah, they've been there, done that. They've seen this game. They've won this game. So obviously the coaching staff and whatnot can keep these guys somewhat focused, but I mean it's kind of hard. 17 or and less year old kids trying to do the best they can in one of the
Yeah.
biggest moments in their life. So I think Snyder pulls his win out. I think they beat Decatur Central.
Oh boy.
I don't want to ruin your Cinderella story, but I think Snyder finds that slipper and smashes it.
It's all right,
By
man. Hey, we'll see what happens. Hey, it's
but
good. It's a good take too. I mean, hey, you're talking about a team with history. They've been there. They've done that, like you said, two times. Going for
uh,
number. Hey, third time's a charm. A lot of people say that. It might be true, right here, right now for them. Snyder's a good ball club. Can't deny that. No, I mean it could go either way. As can I mean, only one team wins, so you got a 50-50 shot. We'll see what happens, right?
absolutely. And I'm not predicting any ass whooping by any means. Like this is gonna be, it's probably gonna come down to the last drive or last two drives to really settle this thing. I don't think Decatur Central is gonna lay down and take a nap by any means. So yeah, and especially Friday after Thanksgiving.
Mm.
You had a good time in Turkey Town. So
Woo.
hopefully they don't get lulled to sleep and Snyder comes in there and takes one out.
That's right.
But it's gonna be a fun ball game, guys. Friday night. That's gonna be your odd Class A, I guess Class A, but class state champions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be such an awesome journey. And honestly, I prefer the even or the odds rather than the evens, as in the 2, 4, and 6. I
Mm.
think the slate is it's just I don't know, this is battle risen. These teams have gone
Oh
through a lot
yeah.
to get where they're at. So with that being said, Saturday rolls around, noon comes very quick
That's
down there in
right.
Indianapolis. The number 1 team in 2A, the North Posey. Listen, they're 13-1. They're going up against the number 3 team, Bishop Lures. They're 11-3. Bishop Lures plays a tough schedule.
Yes, they do.
So does Posey, though. I was going through. They don't have just cupcake games. This is going to be an awesome matchup here. Through the comments, I'm kind of reading a little bit, and I was once again I apologize for slacking on Lures' side, but I got a Jed Galvin as a running back for North Posey, and I've seen his name pop up 3 or 4 different times. So
Mm.
obviously he's making some noise over at Posey, and there's a long list of Posey folks, good players on that team, as well as Bishop Lures. I just didn't have time. Apologize for lack of research there on my end. But Bishop Lures, I think you lose. I don't think you win this game. I think North Posey goes in there and knocks your door down
Oh
to start
no.
our Saturday slate.
My heavens. All right. Um. Hey, I'm going Fort Wayne Bishop Lures, man.
All right.
You look at them. They've won the state championship 11 times.
Jeez.
That's
Talk about a
right.
team that's been there.
I mean, no kidding. In the double digits. I mean, that's some rich history. North Posey never won one.
It's
Now
their time.
they played in one, but they didn't win. So this would be their chance to get that first state championship on the docket for them. And hey, they could do it. I'm not saying they can't do it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they're a tough squad, but
On paper, they are the better team,
yes,
but
on paper,
paper
on paper.
sometimes always it seems a lie every once in a while.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Yeah, hey, looks can be deceiving. That's what I'll just say there. Um, I'm gonna go with the team with the richer history and go with the Bishop Lures.
beautiful. I like it. I can't wait to watch that 2A matchup. Obviously we have house divided here, but it's gonna be a good game either way. So tune into that
Oh yeah,
Saturday.
oh yeah.
You went shopping all night Friday night. You know you're still recovering from the turkey. You get around, get after a couple cups of coffee, and you're like, "Dang, what's on TV?" Oh, the 2A state champion game, baby, at noon.
That's
So check it
right.
out. Watch North Posey beat Lures or Lures beat Posey. I don't know. I think Posey wins, but we're gonna find out.
We are gonna find out.
Moving on to I think the most talked about, the most anticipated
Hmm.
game of this whole series, whole tournament. It's your 4A matchup. You got number 3 Northwood, the Northwood Panthers going up against the East Central, the Trojans, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
East
believe
Central
so. Yeah.
Trojans. They're 14-0. Northwood's 12-2. Listen here, East Central is the number 1 team for a reason. They dominated. They've dominated the whole year. It's been absolutely insane to see. They were there last year. They are the back. They're defending state champions in Class 4A, and they're back. And I think they have brought their whole team back from last year's state game, Tanner.
Oh my goodness.
But the NLC is not slacking up here in the north.
No
These
sir.
Northwood team, this Northwood team, I'm telling you right here, Nitro Tuggle. He's the number 3 or number 2 recruit in the state of Indiana. He's
Whoa.
a Georgia Bulldog commit.
Whoa.
Yeah, listen, that sink in. Joe, I can't even say his name. Edmund, the receiver, defensive back. He's number 3 recruit in Indiana. Guess
Whoa.
what? He's going to commit to Michigan. He's going to go to play with Mr. Wolverines over there.
Oh boy.
Some other folks: Keith Miller, linebacker, head knocker. Landon Perry, running back, shoulder lowering son of a gun right there. Their quarterback, Owen Ryder. Owen Ryder, that's what it is. He's a quarterback for the Northwood Panthers. He's a dog.
Oh. Oof.
Watching this team kind of just develop throughout the year. They've had a couple ugly losses. Surprising. But they turned it on during tournament time, and they haven't looked back.
That's right. Got to come together at the right time. They've
You
done it.
have to. But you got these Central Trojans, and let's just put it this way. Josh Rigger, he is your running back. Last year, I think he scored 3 touchdowns in the state game alone. He's the number 24 recruit in Indiana. He's
Oh lordy.
committed to the Miami, Ohio ball club.
Oh lordy.
They have another weapon on the offensive side. Go figure. Ryan Brotherton. He's a receiver and athlete. Got to play it all,
Yeah.
man. He's number
Yeah, brother.
33rd recruit in Indiana, and he's
Mm.
committed to Western Michigan. Dylan Maxwell plays linebacker and running back as well. Cole Burton is the quarterback that hands off and throws the ball. Braden Roush. He's your linebacker. It's a quick shout out to those guys, those kids, man,
Heck
on
yeah.
both sides.
Get
I'm
them
so
up.
pumped. Get them up for this
Get
4A
them
game.
up.
It's gonna be absolutely insane. And Northwood chops down East Central in the state game.
Oh Nelly. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with you. Northwood, they put a blemish on East Central's record. The East Central go 14-1 and lose the state championship to Northwood. That Northwood team, like you said, they had a couple come aparts this year, which
You have that.
Any great team can have that within a season. It's how you bounce back and how you produce when it comes to tournament time. And hey, they've produced.
They have produced. And I tell you what, this is going to be one of them games. I say where I was pumped for the 5A game to watch that barn burner. This game is going to be, I think it's just absolute high scoring, blowing the roof off of Lucas Oil. It's going
Oh
to be
my
insane.
goodness!
I
It's
don't think, I don't know how you play defense against these guys, like either team. I just don't think there's so much offensive weaponry. I just don't know how you do it.
it's going to be like the Chiefs Bills game last
Oh,
year or a
yeah.
couple
The
of years
first game of the
ago.
year, or no, it was like
Oh
the first game, wasn't it?
yeah,
Last year. And it was
yeah,
just scoring, scoring, scoring.
all day long.
It's going to be nuts. So you're with me on
Anyways,
the Northwood, huh?
yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy.
All right. I can't wait to watch that. That's going to be your afternoon game and on Saturday.
Yep.
Moving on to the big dog. The biggest game, highest class in Indiana. Our 6A state champion. Some new folks in here this year. The Ben Davis. They've been there quite a bit. They have a history there in Lucas Oil. Crown Point. I think they might be a little bit newer, Tanner. What do you think about that?
Mm,
Yeah, a little newer face in
yeah.
the state tournament game. Normally it's like a Westfield or a Carmel or a Center Grove or
Yeah,
uh,
man.
one of them.
They snuck
Not
in
this
there
year.
this year. First appearance. Good for
First,
them.
it's gonna be so awesome to watch from the region. Going down there and facing an Indianapolis team that's good. So
Oh,
number 4, Crown Point, 13-0. Number 1, Ben Davis, 12-1. And like I mentioned last week, Ben Davis's only loss has been to IMG Academy, the I guess NFL producer or a college producer of high school sports.
yep. Crazy.
And Ben Davis, yeah, that's your number 1 team. And there's quite a bit of players that I could go back and forth on for Ben Davis and Crown Point. They have some damn good talent, and the reason being is why they're here, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're here for a reason. Excuse me. And to start off, Thomas Gakowski is their quarterback. He is committed to Miami, Ohio, and joining some good talent from the state of Indiana.
Yes.
Be able to sling the rock and hand the ball off over there to Miami, Ohio. It's gonna be kind of interesting to watch. Might start following them in the MAC.
Yeah. Check it out.
He's your number 34th player in the state of Indiana. Going on the defensive side of the ball, the number 27th recruit in Indiana. He is Nyland Brown. He's a linebacker. He's committed to Kent State, so another big MAC school, right?
Love
Some
that.
MAC
Yeah.
teams coming out here,
Kent
getting some good
State.
talent from Indiana.
Tough ball club, too. Yeah.
Yeah, like to see it. And then I didn't see if he wasn't ranked on 24/7 Sports, but I watched a few games obviously throughout this tournament, and Mark Zachary, the receiver slash DB, pretty much a stud. He's everywhere, man. He's kind of like the Hunter or Travis Hunter,
Oh, yeah.
Colorado. He's
Love
kind
that.
he's a dog, man. He plays good. He has good football smarts. You can tell
Yep.
on the field. Moving over to Crown Point, they have a highly ranked young man named Paul Clark. He's a defensive lineman. He is committed to Buffalo, another MAC school playing. He's 37th recruit in Indiana, which is pretty sweet to see. Crown Point also has a quarterback. He's tall. He's long. He's got a heck of an arm. Noah Enrich. He's
Oof.
quarterback for Crown Point. So good to see
Good
that. A lot
slinger.
of people showing him some love in the on the Facebook group. Another recruit, number 50th in the state. Not too shabby right there. Landon Delich. He's a safety. He's committed to Toledo.
Ooh,
So
like that.
I think we have pretty much a MAC championship game going on here in the 6A.
No kidding.
So a lot of good names to keep an eye on, guys. If you're watching the broadcast and hear those names pop up, just keep paying attention because they're going to make some plays, especially
yeah.
in the state game. Tanner, who wins this thing, man?
I'm going with Ben Davis. I think they're just they're seeking the best to play to get them set up for this moment. And you know what? Taking that L early on in the year was probably a good wake up call. Show them that, nothing's given to them. They got to earn it to get to where they want to be. And they did that. And you know what? I don't think there's any way they lose this state championship game.
I'm with you, Tanner. I think the Ben Davis Giants, I think even if they stumble in the first quarter, first two quarters, they have enough gunpowder, firepower to come back. They pretty much done that all tournament, especially the game versus Center Grove. They weren't playing too hot in the beginning, and also the Cathedral game. So, or
Yep.
not, Ben Davis didn't play Center Grove, did they? I don't know. I might be talking out of pocket here. But either way, Ben Davis is just kind of scraped by, man. Everyone that they've played has really given them their best shot they possibly can to try to knock off the big dog in the 6-8 tournament. And no, they did not play Center Grove. I correct myself. Yes, they did in the semi-state, Zach. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Lots of games,
You're
lots of
right.
stuff in the head right now. But
Yeah.
either way, like I was saying, they've been battle risen, and every team has given them the Super Bowl opportunity. So, and they've came out on top. So good on them. I don't want to disrespect the Crown Point
No, no, no,
folks
no.
over there, but
Not
I'm
at all.
telling you, you guys are about to understand that Ben Davis is not a joke. They're a good damn ball club, and I think they're going to be a good ball club for a couple of years here. A lot of people on the comments were giving me some pretty awesome information. They got
Hey,
some young team guys trying to filter in, and
yeah.
I guess they've been building a pretty good program down there in Indy. So good
Hey,
on
and
them.
if anybody from Crown Point is listening to this, don't take what Zach and I are saying as too harsh. And maybe if you do, maybe it's a good thing. Add some fuel to your fire and get your boys to listen to this and say, hey, we got some people to prove wrong.
Yep,
And
we're doubting you.
and you know, good for you if you take it that way. I mean, yeah, if we could be motivation to you, that's awesome. Just you got there. Now do something about it. You know what I
Heck
mean?
yeah.
Ben Davis is a giant. They're a damn good club here. So it's gonna take a lot to sway people's opinions on how this game is gonna go. But hey, anything can happen.
Yep, and the best way to do it is go down there, punch them in the mouth, first couple plays, first couple drives, show them that this is not too big of a stage to play at. Go down there and show them, hey, look, I hear all this talk. You guys are number one team, but guess what? We're a damn good team too. So just go down there and show them. It's gonna be fun to watch. The whole weekend's gonna be fun to watch, Tanner.
Oh
I
yeah,
just love this time of year, and I wish I was at the time. I remember back in college, I spent I thought 2 years of freshman and sophomore years. The whole weekend I'd go down there and watch all the games in person. So much fun.
heck
Watch
yeah,
the atmospheres, watch all the towns come traveling in, and it's just so much fun to watch. It's awesome. Very competitive too. It's not anything to shake a stick at. So
heck yeah,
Indiana is starting to lean more towards football. Have you see a lot of these recruits I've been talking about making some headway and getting in some D1 scholarships. So good on everyone on there. And obviously, like I said in the beginning, I was going to miss a lot of people. There's a lot of good players
oh
that
yeah,
we're going to be playing on Friday, and Saturday. So just do your due diligence and tune in and give them some love and hopefully good safety for everyone as well. Hopefully, everyone makes it out safe and in good health.
absolutely.
But yeah, with that, guys, that is all 6 classes, and that is your state championship week, state finals week. I just can't believe it's already over. It just started. It felt like
Goes by fast, man.
it goes by quick, and especially those seniors, guys. If you listen or know anybody that has gone through high school and etc., they'll tell you it goes a lot faster than you ever think. So enjoy it, embrace it, fellowship with your brothers, and love on each other, and go win some hardware. Go win some championships. Let's go.
Oh show.
Oh, show. All right, guys, that will be it for tonight's episode of the IHSAA State Finals. Guys, please subscribe to the old YouTube. I want to try to get up to 40 subscriptions before December. That's kind of what my goal is here. So if you're already watching, I think there's a 47.8% of you guys are watching all of our content throughout the whole YouTube channel that are not subscribed. So do that little quick, easy, hit the button and then and the little bell. Make sure you get notified that we are going to be posting new videos.
Heck yeah.
And tag
Won't
along
take
with us,
much.
guys.
Just a click of the button. That's
Just
all
a
we're
little
asking
tap
for.
of the
You know,
button.
give us some
Absolutely.
love.
Give us some love. Well, guys, we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.
Peace.